Hello, hello. Hello and welcome everyone, you're absolute legends. Reds, let us know your thoughts in the comment section below on all tonight's news stories as well. We'll be covering plenty of stuff. The Trent contract saga. Is he? Will he? Won't he? Will he do whatever? Will he go to Real Madrid? Will he sign for Liverpool? Hopefully, it's the latter, really. But Reds, massive thank you for tuning in. If you are new to Anfield Road TV, I'm going to keep up to date on all things Liverpool related. Make sure you do hit that subscribe button down below. Apologies there, Chas. Just obviously focusing. Yeah, a couple of technical issues there. Do apologise. But Reds, hope you're all having a lovely Tuesday evening. Obviously going into the new year. It's a new dawn for Liverpool with Arne Slot at the helm this year. Playing absolutely amazing. But chat, let us know your thoughts in the comment section below. As I said at the top of the show there, in regards to trends. We've got plenty to unpack well and truly anyway, because obviously we got Owen's comments on what he said about trends, obviously all the latest and breaking articles to come out of tonight's stream as well, really. But yeah, as you can see a poll in the comments on the YouTube channel as well. Let us know, is he staying, is he not? Let us know in the comment section below. Anyway, that's obviously Trent to Real Madrid. We'll be covering that. Klopp leaving in terms of 2024, his legacy, and obviously building the foundation blocks for this, but hopefully formidable Liverpool team this season. Anyway, your favourite moments in 2024 for LFC in that regard? Anyway, for me, possibly maybe the League Cup as well. I think that was a very special moment really for Liverpool last season. Of course, we wanted the Premier League and and a European trophy anyway, but that was not to be the case really. But let's get to everyone in the comments tonight. Mark, how are we, lads? I really would. He's going to say, I really would hope so. To sign a new deal, but no one is better than the club. Big up there, Jack, lads. First thing I heard on this stream was Willie. But behave, skulls, lads. Enjoy your New Year's anyway, mate. Obviously, say hello to Amy for me, and obviously the fanbo. Hope you all have a lovely time tonight. And that goes to everyone. Whatever you're up to, if you're going out tonight, look after yourselves. And hopefully we all go into 2025 and absolutely smash it all. Whatever you do, and most importantly, the health of everyone really. Around the world, especially just whatever you're up to, just keep an eye out for each other as well. Look after one another, and most importantly, and it's hopefully everyone has a good 2025 anyway. But big up there, Lee. How are we, mates? Obviously, there's plenty to unpack tonight, and obviously, if you are new around here, hit that subscribe button down below. But if you haven't already done so, do drop a like on the video. massively, massively does help out in that regard. There's 9 people in, and there's only 7 likes in. Come on, chat. There's 11 of you in, only 7 likes. To get those likes up, everyone, especially when YouTube doesn't push your videos out, which is quite annoying anyway. But big up there, Tom. And big up Mark as well. Mayday saying, is right, lad? How are we, mate? Tom, what are you doing tonight, lad? Are you out on the pop, out in the town, lad? Let us know. Mark, I don't believe any contract rubbish until the pen is on the paper as well. Yeah, we'll dive into that very soon, mate. Of course, and obviously I've done a couple of shows over the last couple of months, really, in the Trent contract situation, and obviously Trent in the press. We'll get straight into the Trent news anyway, because most importantly, what will Trent do? Obviously, will he be going to Real Madrid? If anyone's not being, if you're being out and about, or you're being in work or whatnot, you've just come in to the news of obviously Trent, and everyone's phones very much blown up in regards to like just notifications as well. Obviously we had a little tweet from Paul Joyce. Liverpool's rebuff approach from Real Madrid to sign Trent in January. Focus is on winning the Premier League. Had a little tweet as well from Chris Bascom. Real Madrid have asked LFC if they will consider selling Trent in January. They've been told no. Happy New Year as well. Happy New Year to you, Chris Slot. And hopefully, hopefully it's a good news. We wake up tomorrow and I'd say obviously Trent doing a contract, holding a shirt up, and I thought the Van Dijk contract would have been done in and around Christmas time, but obviously that wasn't the case anyway, which is disappointing. Very much to say the least in that regard as well, though, Reds. But yeah, it's the whole situation. I think when we analyse this contract situation, it's a fault on Trent's part in regards to him. Obviously, he did come out a couple of months ago in regards to him saying, I'm not going to play out the contract situation in public, which is like fair enough. And I still believe Trent will sign for Liverpool. I think his love for the football club is too much. And as we said already on my video done this week, in regards to him obviously doing that celebration, everyone was obviously pinpointing, saying that was Jude's celebration, that's why he's doing it and everything. But I think Trent's love for Liverpool, but I could be massively proven wrong. We could all be very much proven wrong in the next week or so, especially if a pre-agreement does happen. So it's a fault on Trent in terms of, lads, if you just don't want the speculation to happen, just come out, because you've got Liverpool fans who love you to bits and want you to be a successful future captain for the football club. Ideally, of course, if Trent says the contract's down a week down the road, I want to stay, it just eradicates all these stories as well. So he's got a part to play. The club's got a part to play as well. There's so many moving parts to all the contracts, really, in that regard. It's ridiculous, in all honesty, that, as we know, we've got Van Dijk, Salah and Virgil all going down to 6 months left on the contract, and we are less than 24 hours, less than 24 hours until obviously players can speak to other clubs and sign a pre-contract agreement. But it is what it is. But this could be FSG's downfall, could be Liverpool's downfall in the next 5 years, because you look at Ibu Kanase, Reds. Ibu's got 2 years left on his contract, and no one's speaking about that. When I was looking at the contracts in terms of the situations, Robbo, we've already spoke about that, but you're looking at Ibu Kanase. Ibu's the best young centre-half in world football when he's fully fit and when he's been playing well. You see how integral he's been this season, and even go and watch that Champions League game against Barcelona. The lad is, and if we don't do Ibu's deal in the next 2 years, he'll probably travel on a plane and go to Real Madrid, because obviously he's got plenty of French international teammates in that Real Madrid team as well. Very pally, Ibu, with very best mates, more or less, with Camavinga. You only have to watch the French social media, Twitter accounts, and obviously his Ibu's tweets in regards over the last couple of seasons as well. So yeah, it's not just that these three lads, it's the other players within the football club as well, because for what everything that Jurgen Klopp's built, as we will speak about tonight as well, football is it can change so quickly. Football, you can be on Mount Everest one year, and then you can be at the bottom at Mount Snowdon the other. Like it's shout out to the Geography of Mountains and that. Geography Mountain Reds up the Reds. Um, um, but in that regard, so it's mad. Like, and I get everyone's frustration. All of us were Liverpool fans. Trent is a Liverpool fan. He's won it all. But until until I do see him with a quote or a tweet or some form of indication that he wants to go to Real Madrid, I'm still gonna back him because I think that's what every Liverpool fan should do. But if he is to come out in the next 12 hours or a couple of weeks or whatnot and just says, yeah, I want to go to Real Madrid. But as we know with Real Madrid, in terms of their control in the Spanish media, the madness. But there is reports, especially with all the reports tonight, obviously from Paul Joyce's article, Chris Bascom, and every well-respected journalist that's covered it over the last 24 hours, is a lot of this news in regards to whether it be transfer news or certain news in general is usually a week behind, considering like that obviously it is usually a couple of days late in regards to arriving to the obviously press as it has done tonight. But at the end of the day, if Liverpool do lose, or if Real Madrid come in with a 50-60 million pound bid, which is for me, if Trent wants to go, we can't allow Trent to go on a free transfer. I'm sorry. Like, fair enough if he stays for 6 months and he wins as the Champions League and the Premier League. That sounds great, of course. He'll have a massive part to play. But for me, it's crazy. I'd be a lot more concerned if we didn't have Conor Bradley dreads. I'll tell you what now. Chat, there's 18 of yous in and there's only 10 likes. What are you doing? Get those likes up, everyone, and get involved in the poll as well. Is he staying? Is he going? 10 likes. Get those likes up, everyone. And let us know your thoughts in the comment section below tonight as well. Let's quickly go to the comment section below as well. In that regard, so we'll see what some of the comments are saying. But big up Mark. Oh, good. Storm, happy new year, mates. Happy new year, lads. Lee, I hadn't seen that yet. Surely then Trent can't be going. And if he's waited until the summer for several reasons as well. Lee, we know, obviously, all of us have watched plenty of football over the years, many of the years. The Bosman, obviously the free transfer now in the modern game, has absolutely destroyed football clubs. It's destroyed. Agents are the worst thing to appear in modern day football. They absolutely zap the life out of football. That and VAR. If you could eradicate agents and if you could eradicate VAR from football, I think it'd be a much better product, a footballing product as a whole, because you've got many of the footballers out there that have just absolutely had their career destroyed because their agent wants to get a big, massive, fat paycheck at the beginning of the transfer window. They move to the football club and they don't even get played. And they sat at a football club for 2-3 years, sat on the bench and really not developing as well. Look at Ryan Gravenberch. He's come to Liverpool and he's finally been given an opportunity. He was absolutely wasted at Bayern Munich, mate. Like, they just didn't appreciate his quality. And now Ryan's at Liverpool and he's been given the opportunity to do what he's doing and certainly doing what everyone believed he could do at his time at Ajax as well. So made up for him. But yeah, Trent. It's looking like if Trent is to go, of course, his agent will get a massive page enticement. Really, obviously, money up front. Really, that's what Real Madrid or most big European clubs do in terms of a signing on bonus. That's what it's called. And then there's certain other obligations. Will Jude, I was speaking to the lads before we come on air tonight, is Jude going to get a certain percentage if Trent does move to Real Madrid? Because obviously he's best mates with him. It's like there's a bit of a deal going on there from Perez and Jude. Like, go on, Jude, if you can somehow get this deal over the line, I'll give you an extra couple of million anyway. So it's madness. And I, for one, will be disappointed. But at the end of the day, Reds, and this goes for every single football club up and down the land, no player is bigger than the football club. But what Trent has done now, and it's left it up for interpretation And that's the big word with these contracts. Interpretation in that regard. When it's left in the public, in the press, you know what the press is gonna do. We're the news channel, we're gonna speak about these rumours as well. It just leaves it for everyone to go absolutely bare ham on the transfers. I think we all would love to wake up tomorrow and Trent signed a new deal, and then that's the end of it. But we know the football club, the inability of getting these contracts signed over the line, it can't be that difficult. Give the lads and the players what they deserve. Trent's been at the football club for 20 years. 20 years he's worked his absolute backside off. He's been part of and will be a part of this new evolution of Arne Slot football. But it's absolutely ridiculous, to say the least, that Liverpool have still not managed to get these contracts sorted. But chat, keep on getting your comments in as well. Do drop a like on the video. Hit that subscribe button down below as well, Reds. But keep on getting your comments in. Bigger signing on a fee. Some bigger signing on fee as well. That's what Lee said. 100% there, mate. Never have been, never will be. What's bigger signing, winning a Prem? Yeah, 100% there, Lee. 100%, mate. Damo, Jack's into the mountains. Thought not much as Zupermendi. Damo, yeah. That's a good one, that one. Barry, and I hope you're well, Damo. Chat, hope you're all well. If there's anyone's new round here, if you haven't already done so, do drop a like on the video. Smash the like button as well. Massively does help out. You're absolute legends. Happy New Year to you, Tom, as well. Barry, don't mind Sense going to Madrid if he really wants it. Just for a free is disgusting as well. That's the thing. No, Barry, big up, mates. Massive thank you for dropping in your comment, mates. That's the main sticking point for me, I think, for all of us. The fact that it's a free transfer, that Trent, the best right back in world football in terms of an attacking sense, is being allowed. But as I said at the top of the show, that is just down to very much all parties, really. In terms of any form of business, really, if you're losing an asset that is worth in the region of in and around 50, 60 odd million, it makes no financial sense, really. It's an absolute joke, but it is what it is, and it's very much what Liverpool have left up to interpretation, really. How are you, Ricky lad? You absolute sausage. How are we, mate? Tonight, lad. I'll speak to you very soon, mate, after the live. Hope you're well, mate. And Mark, or try B as well. I think Mo and Van Dijk want the option of a third. That's my Storm. That's the. I think that, as we've spoke about over the last couple of months, really, I think that's been the main thing in regards to when all the journalists and when everyone has spoken about the contracts, it's the length, really. But as I keep on saying, if Trent wants to go, let him go to Real Madrid, but don't let it affect what we're doing currently in regards to what we're building there. Trent, if you don't want to be part of the train, come what the end of May, lads. It's up to you. It's up to the football club. But most importantly, Trent can take accountability. He can take this noise, and if he's doing all that celebration, whatever he was doing at the weekend, whatever way we interpreted that ourselves, just come out tomorrow, get on your social media accounts, and just say, I want to stay at Liverpool. These rumours are absolute utter nonsense. It's all he has to do, and that eradicates it. But the later and later and later and later he waits, it just speaks volumes, really. It certainly speaks volumes. He doesn't have to say nothing. He's letting his actions very much speak for him, really. And say if there is a pre-contract agreement, chat, what happens then? Like, what, from your point of view, chat, what happens if, say, if Trent this month, it comes out that Trent signed a pre-contract agreement? Do we play him? Or do we play Connor Bradley when he's back, who will probably hopefully get a new contract off the back if Trent does leave? Because Connor Bradley is a phenomenal right back. Of course, we'd need to delve into the transfer market. which probably we won't get any funds off Trent, which is great. Nice one, lads. Considering the football club's invested 20 years of their money into your development, this football club has given you the platform to be the footballer you are today. And like, fair enough if Trent signed a 2-year deal and then come out and says, right, I'm signing this deal, like Jude Bellingham done with Dortmund a couple of seasons ago. He signed a new bumper deal and then obviously just allowed Real Madrid to say, right, come and get me. If you want me that desperately, come and get me. Pay the fee that Dortmund won for me. And then similar with Trent, like, but Liverpool have invested 20 years of his development. Don't get me wrong, he's worked very hard to be where he is, but let's not forget what football club given the opportunity. A bit with Michael Owen as well, and I'll get to Michael Owen in a little second as well. Like, and this is what Liverpool, but that's one thing. That's when you grow older as a football fan. Certainly me watching Torres go to Chelsea. That was the first transfer that I was like devastated when I was younger. But you learn, like you don't become you become a lot less attached certainly as you get older, and it's just they're just there taking the wages. You'd like to think in the modern era of football that footballers do care, but they don't really. Like, the only players that do care are players like Steven Gerrard, the Rossies, the other legendary players out there that have been a one club man, or certainly, obviously, which is ridiculous, Gerrard, he went to the MLS a year too early anyway. But yeah, like, special players. Trent, he win what he's won, but I don't think he'll be remembered as fondly if he continues the way in which he's handled himself in terms of the rumours and everything. But at the end of the day, I want him to stay. I want him to be successful. I want him to be leading Liverpool out post the Virgil van Dijk era. But it's all right, me thinking or us wanting or hoping Trent to stay. If he set his mind on joining Real Madrid, go ahead, lad. No one's gonna stop you anyway. But just don't forget like what this football club's done for you and what these fans have done for you as well in terms of backing you every single week to week basis. Like, yeah, it's crazy. But yeah, it's mad that he's not done a lot of interviews, has he, Trent? When you analyse it back, chat, like the amount of like, because obviously with Trent going and travelling with Liverpool, the amount of mix zones in a post-match and a pre-match, like, chat, get those likes up as well. We can do only on 13 likes, 16 people on it already in the chat. If you haven't already done so, do drop a like on the video. Massively does help out anyway, Reds, the absolute legends. But yeah, all Trent had to do was just go into a mix zone and just do an interview. Similar this Sunday. Hopefully we absolutely wallop Man United. And I tell you what, it'd break the internet if Trent come out and said, yeah, all this nonsense. Trent come out, and I know the club's probably certainly advising them. Obviously, with the media, we know how well trained football players are now media trained, which is important because sometimes you can come out and just say something absolutely stupid and all that. But Trent just walk to the Sky Sports microphone on Sunday and just say, yeah, I want to stay at Liverpool. End of. There we go. Boxed off. And it's up to the club to very much give him the contract, and then we can relax for 6 months, and then we know like he's given us his word. But yeah, speaking not on it, then that just says everything for me. But his Klopp has done his duty and got them tied down. The thing is, Mark, that's why Klopp left Liverpool, Mark, as we speak about his legacy as well at Liverpool. Klopp just binned it off, mate. Like, Klopp, he's not the secretary. Klopp, he's there. He was there to be the manager of the football club. And I know a lot of people said about Jurgen Klopp having too much control and all that. But I'd be tired if I'm Jurgen Klopp. He's probably been banging on the sporting director's doors for the last 5 years saying, lads, can you give the contracts to Van Dijk, Salah and Trent, please? Because, like, and he's just given up. Like, and I don't blame him, if I'm being honest. Man deserves a break. Like, what is Richard Hughes doing, by the way? Like, Honestly, what is he doing? I'm hoping he's trying to sort the deals out, but he's too bothered about watching the West Ham game. It's nothing stopping him from getting a pad and pen, going on Word and creating a contract or whatever legal ways of our doing it as well. Just get it sorted, man. Get it sorted. Big up there, Audie. Hi, Jack. I would like to think Trent wants to stay, and his agents is using Madrid to create some competitive tension in order to get the best deal out of Liverpool as well. Yeah, probably that, Rory, mate. But I think, like all of us, if we all had the ability of Trent, I think we'd all play for Liverpool for 20 quid. I know I certainly would. If I had the ability of Trent, doesn't matter how much money that football club give me. I'd give everything to the shirt, certainly. But doing YouTube, certainly not playing right back for Liverpool anyway. So it's one of them, mate. It's mad. But as I said at the top of the show, in regards to the modern day footballers not really caring, they're all multi-millionaires. They all finish a match week and they go home and into their massive mansions and all that as well. So it is disappointing. It's difficult. How much money can a millionaire have until they've got enough? But as I said on my short this week, in regards to when I was saying, I've got a feeling and I'm hoping that all three lads stay. Money's not an objective, I don't think, for these three players. I hope not. The objective for those three players is being at the best club to win trophies. And we've already showcased over the last 12 months against Real Madrid. It wasn't too long ago that we absolutely battered Real Madrid at Anfield a couple of weeks ago in the Champions League this season. Yes, they had injuries and all that, but we absolutely tore them to bits. We've torn everyone to bits this season, apart from Forest. Big up Forest. They deserve the 3 points. But it's one of them. Yeah, and Trent's going to be sat at home or wherever he is, and he's going to be looking at his phone, and he'll probably see everything on YouTube and social media and go, wow. But Trent, get on social media, get on the Instagram, just say, on a little caption on your story, I want to stay, sounds, box it off, simple. But of course, he won't be allowed to say that anyway. Or if the contract is a couple of days away or whatnot, and just communicate it a lot better than currently, because there's no Arne Slot is probably gonna hit breaking points at this moment in time, because he's trying to win Liverpool the league title and he's trying to win Liverpool the Champions League. He's trying to do the best job he possibly can. He doesn't need to be getting asked everything, and he will be in the January. He's already alluded to that point already this season. He jokes with all the media people as well, in interviewees and everything for Sky and all the media companies. You didn't ask me about the contracts. You didn't get the exact same question back. So it's gonna be one of them. It's disappointing to say the least. But yeah, big up there, Dory. Hope you're well, mate. And good to see you in the comments. And hope you had a lovely Christmas, mate. But yeah, Mark, 60% he won't. Yeah, that poll will be going on for a good hour or whatever. Chat anyway. Keep on casting your votes in. Do drop a like on. Keep on getting those likes up, chat, as well, especially when YouTube doesn't push out the notifications on the shows, which is a bit disappointing. If you haven't already done so, we very much appreciate it if you can do. You're absolute legends. And most importantly, let us know your thoughts on obviously the situation. This was meant to be a reflection in regards to Liverpool. What a mad 2024 it has been, and what a hopefully a very large, successful 2025 it's going to be for Liverpool. But we're going to have, for the best part of the next 30 odd plus days in the January transfer window, will he, won't he, with all three lads, with Trent Salah. It's I'm hoping we wake up tomorrow morning. This is me being very far too positive. And we wake up and it's all three lads have signed, and we're sound, boss. We can just crack on with what we want to be doing now. But if you're Arne Slot, you're absolutely blazing, mate. You're blazing. You're absolutely blazing. Because he's going to be going into, yet again, another press conference for the Manchester United game, where he's getting And especially with the news that has just come out, well, the news obviously that has broken over the last 24 hours in regards to Trent. And, like, but it will be interesting. Arne Slot's not a, he's a highly intelligent man. And will he make a statement with Trent? That's the big thing. As I said at the top of the show, if it comes out he wants to sign for Real Madrid, chat, that's the main thing I want to ask you as well. Would you play Trent if it come out that Trent was going to Real Madrid? Or do you keep him in the reserves? Or do you keep him on the bench? Like, what do you do? Like, it's mad. Of course, having Trent in your starting 11 gives you a better opportunity. But if Conor Bradley comes back to full fitness very soon, I, for one, am playing Conor Bradley ahead of Trent if Trent comes out and says he wants to join Real Madrid this month. And I'd give a contract to Conor Bradley just to spite him as well. If Trent actually did come out and say, but as I said with Ibu, there's still bloody miles away with getting his deal done. And I swear, if we're sat in 2 years' time and Ibu's going to be leaving on a free, then I think that will be the tipping point for every single Liverpool fan. Like, especially if we've lost all 3 of these players. Would you imagine if Liverpool lose all 3 players come at the end of May, and Van Dijk and Salah and they all go to Real Madrid? I don't think they'd obviously be able to afford them financially as well. But if Trent's going, give us a Real Madrid player. Like, give us a Real Madrid player. Give us Valverde or Tchouameni or something. Someone that will be with similar impact. Because you're taking one of our starting 11 players. So Real Madrid sound, if you want Trent, or if you want him on a free, or if you want to do a deal in January, give us one of your players then. Certainly not taking Mbappe. Yeah, like, give us a Rodrigo, give us a Valverde, give us a Tchouameni, give us something. Like, because you are taking our best, if not the best, right back in world football. So do something. And I think reports over last week as well, some journalists reporting tonight, it was a fee in the region of 25 to 30 odd million. The first initial bid, which of course Liverpool would massively reject as well. So, yeah. So, but it's crazy, chat. It's mad that we're still in this. We've been having these conversations for the best part of the last couple of seasons in regard to all these. Last year we were having it. Everyone was speaking about these contracts. We were going, oh, these lads have only got 15 months left, 16 months left on the contracts. Where's the contracts? But it is what it is. And let's not forget, we've lost Thiago. We've lost Naby. We've lost Ox. We've lost Matip. We've lost Minamino. We've lost numerous other players in the last couple of transfer windows. Where's all these wages going? Like, is Salah getting 700 grand a week or something? Or am I being blind? Like, where's it going? Because certainly it's not going on contract, and it's certainly not going on big money transfers as well. So I don't know what they're doing. Do you think the club, big up there, Jack, do you think the club have sorted Van Dijk and Mo out because Slot needs them for the style more? Great question there, lad. You've really thought about that, Scholes, lad. I'm proud of you, lad. That's a great question, lad. Probably your best question many years on the channel, lad. Ooh, I have to actually think about this. Chat, let us know. That's a great comment, Scholes, he's put there. So do you think the club have sorted Van Dijk and Mo's out before because Slot needs them for the style more? I'd say yes. Yes, I'd say certainly, because Virgil van Dijk, he can play in any system, can't he? It's like Plonk, you can put him into that great AC Milan side in 05 that we somehow beat. Certainly that Barcelona great side under Pep. You could put Van Dijk in any great legendary football team and he'll do the business. He'll play in that style that he wants to play because his physical attributes and certainly his footballing attributes do help. But at this moment in time, there's no Van Dijk replacement and there's certainly no Salah replacement. So for me, Trent is the easiest, I'd say, to replace out of the 3 of them. Mainly due to the fact of, and I'm not saying replacing Trent with Bradley, but we've got Bradley at the football club. You've got a Frimpong, a Bayer Leverkusen. You've got certain other right backs in European football that can certainly do a job. and even a right back that might potentially come into the football club and defend better. I don't know. But yeah, and certainly Trent's performances from a defensive point of view have improved. This is me not saying since Arne Slot's come in, Trent's defensive performances have got better. But certainly Trent's only 26 years old. He can certainly improve his game. But the way I look at it, and when you analyse Trent's all the numerous interviews he's done in his 20 years at being at Liverpool, there's a quote at the AXA Training Academy, as we've known with those great interviews done over the years, to inspire the next generation. And this is why I still believe he will sign at Liverpool. This is probably I'm far too deluded to think about it, but there's loads of quotes in the academy for all these young players of Trent saying he wants to one day captain Liverpool. The club means so much, and so on, so on, so on. Playing for Liverpool means more than doing for whatever. Like, this is why I think he will stay. This is why I think it's more of that and less of that signing the contract. Don't worry, I'm not Harry Potter. Sadly, if it was, I'd be giving Trent and everyone a contract. Wingardium Leviosa. I don't know what that was. Sorry, Chaz. But yeah, get Lord Voldemort to get these contracts down anyway. Doing a better job than Richard Hughes. No chance to right back if he does that. Yeah, Barry, it's mad. But at the end of the day, Reds, like even the 70s and 80s, even in the early 2000s, for every football, we will make footballers. But if Trent wants to be remembered the way he wants to be remembered, he'll stay. And this is the contract. I think could you imagine? Like, that's what every Scouse lad's dream and like young person's dream, if you want to become a footballer or whatnot, is to win the Premier League. I can barely like get a fly away in the goal in the back garden, but certainly can't bang one from 30 yards in the Premier League. But it's like, imagine being a Scouser winning the Premier League. Like, Hendo won us the league all those years ago. Well done, lads. We love you to bits, and that team, we love yous. But if Trent can do what Gerrard didn't, this is where my mind, if we were all, like, certainly me, or if it always were playing, like, do you imagine if you're just a local lad, or just if you're a massive, massive, massive Liverpool fan like all of us, and you've got the opportunity to play for the team you love, and you're the captain, and you win the league as well, because Van Dijk's probably got another 2-3 years, and you're looking at that. Trent, if he signs a 5-year deal, probably take him up to 31, 32, and then if Trent redefines his game, you could possibly get maybe a year or two over that. So it's there's all of these opportunities. Don't know what I'm doing with my hands anyway. Whatever. If there's all these opportunities really in that regard to Trent just get that contract down and sign. So, but at the end of the day, I'm hoping, and I'm hoping we do wake up tomorrow he signed, and just to shut down all the speculation. I think Trent's on holiday, isn't he? So, like, all the Liverpool lads deserve a bloody holiday. I think Mac is in somewhere. I've seen on his Instagram. He's in like the snowy mountains with his wife, which is fantastic. Certainly, Mac, please don't be doing much walking or running, lads. You need to just rest, because you've done plenty of running over the last couple of months anyway. Just chill. But certainly the lads deserve that vacation anyway. Happy New. Oh yeah, Tom. So I was gonna say, Tom, I haven't been on for about 4 hours, have I, lads? Oh, I'm gone. Oh, that's not even Tom. It's Ben. Ben, where have you been, lad? I know you're certainly enjoying your night out anyway. Ben, behave. Happy New Year to you, lads. Anyway, that's why I thought it was Tom, because obviously people in Greece or in Europe are 2 hours ahead. Ben saying, I think Trent is gone, to be honest. We bounced back from the Coutinho the Coutinho and Suarez departure, and we'll bounce back from him as well. And yeah, fingers crossed, mate. Ben and Town. Ben and Town. Ben, your middle name is Town. And you know that, lad. I hope you not just randomly got me in chilling. And yeah, why you watch me videos, lad? Enjoy your night out, lad, with the missus as well. And it was a lovely new year, whatever you get up to. And hopefully 2025 for you and everyone, Reds, is a very successful one. And we're winning absolutely everything. That's the main thing. Right. We're all going to have to take a very deep breath. Because what we're going to talk about Michael Owen. Look at that. Michael Owen sporting a Mac haircut from this season. Look at him. Sadly, he didn't win the Champions League in 05, Michael. What's that famous Liverpool video? Is it The Miracle of Istanbul? And it's got Michael Owen crying on the sofa. Well, it's not really Michael Owen, but it's meant to be Michael Owen of just crying his eyes out when Liverpool win it in Istanbul anyway. So, one sec there. So, obviously, Owen on Trent. This is what he's had to say. The Judas. But the very fact that Real Madrid have now made their intentions clear towards signing Trent, still can't believe Owen played for Manchester United. Yeah. Trent, Trent, leads me to believe that it's only a matter of time before he signs for them. And if he was going to sign a contract extension, Madrid would have officially made their move secretive. Talks will take place. Huge news. Sound, Owen, lad. Contracts. We know Reds Fabinho was sat on pro clubs in his Monaco days. And I think it come out. It was like contract dealings are getting done on pro clubs on FIFA, mate. Like Fabinho, it come out after we announced him. He said in his interview, yeah, I was chilling with the lads in a pro clubs lobby. I was like, sound. I don't think FIFA and the FA can regulate that unless they have like a referee in the middle or whatever. But yeah, it's gone on for the last 100 odd years in football. Players getting tapped up. Fergie was the master of it. He'd just arrive at the players' houses and going, "You're not leaving the building until you sign that contract for Manchester United." Bob and obviously Shankly as well. The famous stories of them signing players. It goes on. It goes on. So it's one of them. Big up there, Peter. If Trent wants to move, let him go. He will never be missed. We do not need any form of distraction now. Big up there, Peter. Good to see a couple of new faces in here, Reds. Hit that subscribe button down below. You're an absolute legend, la. And yeah. If you haven't already done so, do drop a like on the video as well, Reds. Cast your votes in the comment section below. Obviously, there is a poll on the YouTube. It's will he stay? Will he not? Trent, will he sign? Will he sign that new deal at Liverpool? Yes or no? And I think at the minute, let's have a quick look. We'll get the remarkably 70% have said no, and 30% have said yes to him staying. Be interesting to see where that is come what the end of the episode tonight. But yeah, like under Klopp, Slot is from Mark. Like under Klopp, oh sorry there, Chas. So I'll quickly get back to that Owen thing in a little second. Great if you actually click the right screen. No. I have live streamed before, you know, Chas. You wouldn't believe it. There we go. So as Lee said, saying the Ballon d'Or was more his ambition than being LFC captain hasn't helped. Yes, no Ballon d'Or. No right backs are winning Ballon d'Ors. I'm sorry, mate. The only people that would win a Ballon d'Or would be if Messi or Ronaldo played right back on an overlapping Italian team or something. Like that, like Samuel Eto'o when he won the Champions League, playing left wing back for Inter Milan, like in that treble season. Like no right backs ever winning the Ballon d'Or. I'm sorry, for as good as Trent is going forward, he's not going to be getting hat tricks every single week, mate, or like assists or whatnot. I get there's having ambition, but you've also got to be realistic. It's like, I'd love to be a billionaire, but that is not gonna happen, lad. It isn't. So excellent. You're not gonna be winning Ballon d'Ors, lad. Sorry. So obviously quickly on that one as well. I was meant to have made that a separate colour, so we could know. So we've done that. Right. So quickly go back into that Owen thing, and then we will move on, because the more I stand on this Michael Owen stuff, it really does my head in. He just chats absolute bare wham half the time. What a player when he come through to Liverpool, but even still, another player that Liverpool give the opportunity, give him the platform. Fair enough, I get if you want to join Real Madrid, but go about it the right way. Like, even after you've moved, don't be saying all the absolute utter nonsense comments. Like, please. Like, Daniel Agger is not an ambassador for Liverpool Football Club, but Michael Owen is. Michael Owen played for Manchester United. That's that in itself, but he's yeah. It's crazy. It is absolutely crazy. Connor, how are we, lads? Hope you had a good live stream, lad. Anyway, and hopefully everyone smash that like and subscribe button. That's obviously Mark's has put Connor's channel link in there in the description. You're absolute legends. Bear with one. So yeah, Owen, keep chatting your bare wham, lad. Yeah. Move on from that from him there. So bear with one second. Where's I did have another thing, but yeah, I suppose I think we've already covered that. So the Trent stuff. So in a bit, then, lads. So that's more or less covered. What we've had. How long have we had now? We've had 47 minutes about talking about Trent, which is disappointing, because we've had a boss second half of 2024. We're absolutely flying into 2025. Top of the league, top of the Champions League, top of the five-a-side league with all the legends or whatever. I think if Liverpool enter the competition, it could be a game of conkers or chess or whatever, lads. We're absolutely winning it all, mate. And it does me head in, because the players that actually want to be at the football club, it won't distract them, because the professionals, like the elite level athletes, it's never gonna distract them really. But yeah, Richard Hughes. I don't want to be having these conversations 2 years time about Ibu. Just saying, like, Ibu's got 2 years left on his contract. Get that sorted. Like, the other three lads don't want to get the other lads sorted, boxed off. Give Ibu a 5-year contract, and Trent doesn't want to stay at Liverpool. Give Ibu the second in command in regards to captain Liverpool long term, post the Virgil van Dijk era. That's what needs to happen as well. As I said with Ibu for the French national side, I think he did get announced that Didier Deschamps was given Ibu the captaincy, which is rightly so. He is a leader. He leads by example on the pitch as well, and he's a great character to have in there. Sorry, chat, I'm not going to go full Brendan Rodgers on you. But yeah, so we'll move on, obviously, chat, in terms of, so if you're just tuning in, obviously, and you're new around here, hit that subscribe button down below. Do drop a like on the video as well, chat. There's over 20 of yous in. Run those likes up. Only got 21 likes. Can we at least get to at least 30, 40 odd likes by the end of the stream? Be very much appreciated. You're absolute legends. And do drop a like on the share as well. But most importantly, do get involved in the comment section below. We do read out as many comments as we possibly can throughout the shows as well. And but yeah, Mark, maybe we can say he might have made media black where he can as well, obviously, but possibly though, Mark, but all these footballers nowadays are all media trained. The clubs, not just Liverpool, but the clubs tell them exactly what to say and what not to say, really, as well. Brady needs to be convinced it's worth the while remaining as the number 2 right back as well. Yeah. Well, one of our former fullbacks is doing really well at Forest, Nico Williams. Um, Made up to see him getting the opportunity at Forest. I still think we sold him for a bit too cheap, being honest. Is what it is anyway, in that regard. But yeah, Bradley, I think if the opportunity, if whatever happens with Trent, if he does leave, whatever, play play Connor Bradley as well. He's another lad that is he turned down many other teams to join Liverpool in the academy days as well. Cross country runner, he loves Liverpool as well. Massive Liverpool fan. Quite noted that a lot of big clubs in Europe and certainly in the Premier League as well, the likes of Manchester United and other teams in the Prem at the time when he was younger, he was like, nah, I'm waiting for Liverpool. And he waited and he got his opportunity and he never looked back as well. So if the club does, if the contract can't be sorted with Trent, give our other right back who deserves a contract, who's developed really well over the last year or so, Conor Bradley, and give him the platform to become the right back we all hope he can be as well. If Trent doesn't want to be here. But as Rory said, Adal Valverde, still only 26 and can fit in with our South American contingent as well. Yeah, that's the thing, Rory, as I mentioned before, with potential swap deals to be made. There's certainly swap deals to be made. Like, if Trent does leave in this window, Sand, give us one of your best players then, because you're taking one of our best players out of our team. And if you don't want to play a transfer fee, give us a player in return. Simple as. Yeah, like, there was reports over the last couple of years that we were linked with Valverde, but probably just pie in the sky stuff, really, in that regard. But a phenomenal footballer. Could you imagine him in a slot system, Valverde? He has got an absolute engine on him. Like, he just never stops running. But mainly in terms of his football and brain, from a tactical point of view as well. Can play down that right hand side. Can facilitate down that right hand side in a lot of areas, really, which is amazing. Obviously, he can play, well, predominantly does play as a central midfielder for the main big games as well. But obviously, Tony Kroos leaving, obviously, with Modric, who has signed another, I think he signed a new 1 year deal, which is going to be mad anyway. But oh yeah, secret. I know we're not getting Valverde, mate. It's just discussion, really. Yeah, not getting Valverde as hard as retired at Madrid, sadly. Yeah, and I'm guessing there's quite a lot of Real Madrid fans in the comments as well that are English speaking as well. Just let us know your thoughts. I think from their point of view, they do get Trent. We all know the type of player that they're going to be getting. And I was speaking to a Real Madrid supporter this week on one of the shorts that I'd done, and he was sound, really, if I'm being honest. He was like, just what about if he could become the like the new Marcelo or sort of thing he was saying, in terms of like being the Marcelo, in terms of Marcelo being so good for Real Madrid over the last 10 years when he was at Real. Well, he's the best left back in world football for many of a year, Marcelo, from an attacking sense as well, and everything that he won for those great Real Madrid sides. And he could be that, of course, if Trent goes to Spain, his profile will go up even more, and that's what happens when you go to Real Madrid. But yeah, it's going to be one of them. Big up there, Rob. Big up there, Robert. Nice one, mate. It's a shame that there's no mountains in Liverpool with the changes. Trent's man like Zuby. Big up there, Robert. Good to see a couple of new faces in the comment section below tonight, chat. Anfield Rose TV as well. If you are new around here, hit that subscribe button down below, because there'll be plenty of great content throughout especially the month of January. So there'll be a lot of transfer news shows as well. And hopefully one day, if I'm being too positive, if we do wake up in the morning or in the afternoon or whatnot, and the lads have signed a new deal, we'll be here as quick as possibly can in that regard to speak about the happiness, hopefully, of the lads signing new deals. If Trent's, there we go, big up there, Peter. If Trent wants, oh sorry, there, Peter, I've read that one out, mate. Oh Ben, no, too busy, lad. Nice one for the invite, mate. Anyway, yeah. So I say, wherever you are tonight, lad, look after yourself and the missus, and have a good time, mate. But yeah, all good. Oh, you actually got a notification. That's sound. Well done, YouTube. You do push out your notifications sometimes. Just looking for those comments there, chat. Make sure you haven't missed anyone's. Not intentionally, I've done, chat. Do apologise. Scanning them. One's a that one. Just Connor. Alan, how are we, mate? Good to see you in the comments, mate. Obviously, Alan. Obviously, I haven't spoke to you in a while, mate, in the lives. But hope you had a lovely Christmas, mate, with you and the family and everything, mate. And how well are we playing, lads? We're absolutely playing sound, aren't we? Well, right, we'll go on to obviously the next one. Obviously, Klopp's legacy. Klopp's legacy and him leaving, really. It was absolutely utter madness, 2024, because we all woke up to the news and we were all blown away, and we were all, certainly there was a lot of people out there that were crying because Jurgen Klopp, he meant so much to us, and he brought Liverpool back onto our pitch, really. He brought Liverpool to being one of the best football clubs in world football, because it had been a very long time since we'd done that. And a part of what Arne Slot, and Arne Slot always refers to Jurgen Klopp, this Liverpool team was built by Jurgen Klopp, and Arne Slot is doing what Bob Paisley certainly did with Shanks' team as well. He's guiding it in the right direction, and of course Arne, in the next couple of seasons, will bring in his own players, add his own little spice to it into the mix in regards to new players in, making some tactical tweaks. But yeah, Jurgen Klopp, chat, probably the biggest disappointing moment, really, of 2024 from a Liverpool point of view in that regards, because yeah, it was crazy. Chat, where were you when you heard the news anyway? But yeah, big up there. Hello, I'll get to your comments in a little second, mate. Thank you. Keep on getting your comments in, Reds or rival fans or even Real Madrid fans. But yeah, where were you when you heard the Jurgen Klopp news? Because absolutely ridiculous. But it is what it is, and I'm made up from the data lads that actually do their job properly in terms of, because they do recommend players for Liverpool over the last 10 years. Sometimes Liverpool don't necessarily always go for their options. Obviously, Nunez, as from reports over the last 12 months, it was interesting to say that a lot of the reports do suggest that Nunez wasn't a data signing. It was very much a Jurgen Klopp signing, which is interesting, to say the least, anyway. But yeah, his lasting legacy, Jurgen Klopp, it will always be remembered for the next 100, 200 years, especially Liverpool do go into a very positive, amazing next 12, 13, 24 months anyway, and Arne Slot does what we're all hoping he does, wins the league, wins the Champions League, and whatever does happen as well. But Klopp will forever be remembered. But that was probably one of the most disappointing moments of 2024, I think, certainly for all of us in that regard. But we go again. What's the chat? So we'll move on from that one. So Jurgen going. Oh, not yellow. Sorry, chat. Keep on getting your comments in as well, Reds. Let's make that green. So there we go. So, Reds, this is a question for all of you in the comments as well. 2024, your favourite LFC memory? There's been quite a lot, certainly. I know I mentioned at the top of the show, really, for me, one of my favourite moments was, speaking about Tyler Morton, that tackle against Kylian Mbappe. I was speaking to the lads anyway before to come on air, and yeah, Skulls, if you're still watching, you. The tackle on Kylian Mbappe, it's only something little, but it was just amazing. Like, it was absolutely amazing to see in the stadium, and for what that did within the game as well, in terms of giving us that confidence, giving us that drive, just giving, and that's like it just goes to show what type of character Conor Bradley is. Because if he does get the opportunity, if Trent leaves for Real Madrid, by Lord, Conor Bradley will take that shirt and make it his own on a regular basis, well and truly, because he's got all the attributes. But I love that little tackle as well. The League Cup final win against Chelsea, against the odds, really, to say the least. Winning it at that stage in the game as well. Obviously, Virgil getting the header was absolutely remarkable, to say the least, really, for me. But Reds, let us know your favourite 2025 moment, 2024 moment, sorry, in that regards. Many of the results for Liverpool as well, but the main one, the disappointing factor was Klopp leaving, but certainly, I think for me, the League Cup win, and certainly obviously wins against Manchester United will always be good, and hopefully come what Sunday. Obviously, everyone's pinpointing that they beat Manchester City, this Manchester United side, but it is what it is anyway. But it's going to be one of them. But Reds, let us know your favourite Liverpool moment from 2024, or moments really. You can put a couple in there, and we'll very much reminisce really. Um, yeah, as Callum said there, his favourite moments was his goal against Forest. Can't lie. He nearly choked on your bloody food, lads. Be careful, lads. Anyway, but yeah, that was a good goal. That was a that Newcastle game, chat. Yes, sod that Conor Bradley tackle. That Newcastle game. Wow, away from home. That yeah, I've still got my X account. I've still got the Nunes interview of him, and I think it was Alison Becker when Ali was translating for Nunes, and Nunes was just absolutely crying his eyes out in the interview on Sky, where he's just going it's just amazing. Yeah, that the Newcastle win at St James's Park when we were down to 10 men and we went on to win that game as well. That was a big one. The Spurs, was that 2024 where we come back when the pigeon Darwin Richarlison, was that 2023 or was that 2024 when Richarlison thought he'd got a draw at Anfield, and I think that might have been 2023, but certainly that Newcastle game was 2024 as well. Yeah, it was 23. Nice one there, Callum. Thought it was. But let's get to a couple of comments as well. Big up there, hello, Edward's mouthpiece. But yeah, Edwards obviously wanted this leaked. How can a club like Real Madrid make a bid without the player showing interest? Big up there, hello, mates. Hope you're well, fella, and thank you for tuning in, mate. It's part of the game, really, mate, which is disappointing, as we said at the top of the show. It's all these agents, really, mate. I think if there's two things that we can eradicate within football, it's agents and VAR, and the world of football would be a much, and certainly FIFA as well, would be a better place, and the Super League as well, and whatever rebranding they have. But yeah, disappointing, mate. Mainly Alan. Hello, we can get it sorted, mate, for all of our sakes. It's the same. There's no. Yeah, I read that one, Robert. Nice one, lads. Good on that one. The strange thing it was in between his contract as well. 100% there, Mark. Big up Liverpool 12th man. How are we, mate? Good to see you in the comments. And I will, if you are available for the post-match this weekend, mate, I will be putting the link out in the comments in regards to the instant post-match reaction show. Everyone's welcome to jump on that. I think I've scheduled it for 8 p.m. On the channel. So if you're around Liverpool's 12th man, in around 8 p.m. UK time, GMT, I know you'll probably be busy with your shows, mate, but you're welcome to jump on. The link will be in the description as well, and in the comment section below. I'm going to be starting to do that a bit more as well, trying to get a couple of fans on, get their say on the post-match as well, because that's most importantly why this channel was created, just to get as many Liverpool fans, get their say on the things as well, and just, especially this season as well, that I want to be doing a bit more of that content in that regard. Damo, can't remember where it was when Ed Jürgen was leaving, but I was down in the dumps for ages after I heard it. Who knew that that Slot would take up the reins and be this successful? Damo, some things in football are just poetry, really, because of course football takes are one thing, and I've had some absolute shocking football takes over the years doing YouTube as well, and that's the thing. When you commentate, like when you speak on football, like opinions do change. I think for others, that's where everyone goes, oh, you said this 6 months ago. Yeah, people's footballing opinions do change. Like, they're not done this unless you're so set in your ways about certain stuff about football. Like, and people might call it flip flop, but that's football. Like, what you feel will change from like 6 months later as well. Like, because I come into this season and I was very critical of Luis Diaz, and especially Darwin Núñez, but mainly Luis Diaz as well, because I'm made up that he's had the couple of months he's had already in the Premier League. I mean, the big thing for Lucho and Gakpo as well, and the other Liverpool forwards, continue this momentum for like the next 12 months as well, because we know how good Sadio Mane was, but if Lucho Diaz can continue this and improving his goal output and his assist output, similar with Gakpo, that's what we want, because it just creates that ability to be a much, most importantly, a more successful football club as well. But it's one of them. But let us know your thoughts, Reds. Your favourite 2024 memory watching Liverpool. But yeah, for me, it's the Newcastle away win for me. I just love that game. Just the way it panned out and just how it transpired. Big up Anfielders. Happy New Year. Happy New Year to you, mates, as well. And yeah, hopefully, happy New Year to you and all your family mates as well. Most importantly, hopefully 2025 is successful for you and for everyone in the comment section below tonight, Reds. But yeah, it was mad day. I was probably similar like you, mates. Disappointed. I think everyone was down in the dumps, really, in that regard. Apologies, John. Hiccups. Rory said, favourite memory for him was beating Manchester City at Anfield. City could have pulled the gap to 5 points with a win, but we stretched it to 11 points and told everyone that we mean business in the league. It's another great game, that Rory. And it's even games, and I think we will come 2025, and like some of these Arsenal fans, man, like I don't dwell too much on social media. You know me, chatter regular. I just do my videos, and because I just mainly just want to. I try not get influenced by other people in terms of their views and all that. So if it come on, I want to just be fresh in my own thinking, really. But some of the Arsenal fans are chatting major bear wham, like they honestly are. Like some of them are madly deluded. Like even when Roy Hodgson was my manager, I knew my place within football. We knew we were absolute utter garbage. But these Arsenal fans, they're still going on about the Invincible season. Man, well done. You've got a gold Premier League trophy, or like the mini gold Premier League trophy. Sound. What a trophy. Where's your European trophy, lads? Like, you're in the top four, and you're the only team that's not won a European trophy, and Forest are inside the top four. They've got a bigger European history than your football club. Even City have won a European trophy. I'm not saying a lot. Took them a while anyway. But yeah, I just mean, we all know that the league's not won in December. It isn't. But just like, fair enough. Like, fair play. You've got bare chest. These Arsenal fans really sound. But at least back it up. Fair enough, you've had Henry, the Bergkamps, Vieiras. I grew up in an era of watching that great Arsenal side, and the way Arsene Wenger was massively disrespected for what he'd done for your football club was an absolute utter joke. Like, fair enough, Wenger should have went 5 years prior, but do it respectfully. Like, that fella won. He revolutionised English football. Him and Ferguson put English football back on the map, really, and he brought some of the sports science and nutritionists as well. Wenger, it's not just his great Arsenal side. He just done so much for football, and I think when Arsene Wenger speaks, everyone listens as well. I still remember. I think we all remember the game at Old Trafford where he's literally just sat in. He got sent off and he was sat in the stand just with his massive coat, because obviously Wenger's about 7'2". But like, what a manager, man! But it didn't sit right with me the way he was just disrespected. But it is what it is. For the fella that won you like three Premier Leagues as well, ridiculous. Favorite Nunes, yeah, I read that one, Callum. Worst moment, definitely the away derby at Goodison. Yes, that was a disappointing result, that, mate, as well. Those best moments of 2024 was Klopp singing Arne Slot. Na, na, la, 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 la. To there, Alan. Big up there, mate. Yeah, it was a good moment, that, mate. Oh, sorry there, I missed your comment from before. Take the money and put it on. He doesn't want to be here. Put the money into Mo and Van Dijk. Make Mo vice captain as well. Be interested in that, mate. Could you imagine, especially if it went the way Real Madrid wanted it to this month, if Trent was just wearing a Real Madrid shirt? Could you imagine if we got Real Madrid in the knockout stages, chat? Like, and if Trent moved, would he be cup tied? Chat, would Trent be cup tied because he's played already in the Champions League? Or is it one of them if you sign? Because I think it was like Barca, like Bayern Munich. There was a couple of players over the last couple of years. Chat, what's the ruling in that regard? In that case, if Trent did go to Real Madrid this season in January, because if he's, I don't want him to go on a free. If you're gonna go, just do something. Yeah, oh, sad. Fair enough there, Mark. Nice one. Big up there, Mr. C. Surprised to see you on here tonight, but it'd be a good surprise. Hope you're enjoying yourself. Nice one, mate. Yeah, just keep it's myself to myself. But as I said, this channel means so much to me as well. Yous all do. You're absolute legends. As I said, be a good, great community that we've built over the last couple of years. And everyone that's come on the channel as well, being a guest or even Connor as well. I have the privilege to have met Kev, met Connor as well, and obviously Luke and Ricky as well. But yeah, this channel means so much to me, and to all these, you're absolute legends. And maybe one day might see me on Sky News. I certainly speak a lot more sense than certain pundits. But we'd go. That's yeah. I know chat. You probably tell me chat bear one. But maybe one day. That's the dream. Speaking about football, mainly because you know me, chat. Obviously, I do all my graphics and everything in terms of on my channel. Really, I've done for all the years. So do all the graphics and everything myself because I love doing like media, like if I could design like Monday Night Football sets as well, like fascinating in terms of like statistics, and it's got all these like mad ideas that I can see in my head. But obviously, if you work for like Sky Sports or like a bigger organisation that have got more resources, like yeah, like obviously because mine's background's like media background as well. That's what I've studied and everything really. So yeah, like yeah, it's mad. So yeah, I'm terrible. If you don't, like, I know Connor as well. He's watched a couple of movies with us when he's come down or whatnot, and Ricky and Luke and everything. Like if you watch a certain film technique as well, like camera angles and like green screen and blue screen and like CGI and everything, I am awful to sit down and watch a film with because I'm like, oh, I know what he done. I know what he done. That everyone's like, shut up. To me anyway. Well, it's one of them. But yeah, chat. Most importantly for all of yous, for everyone that is maybe you've just discovered my channel over the last couple of months or whatnot, or if you've been here from the very start, you're absolute legends. Most importantly, hope you're all well and health is wealth. Most importantly, and you're looking after one another and all your families safe and well as well. Absolute legends. Storm 2024 favourite memory. Last day with Klopp. It was sad, but it was the right time to leave on his terms as well. Storm, if only certain other managers in the Premier League took that, like, that's why he's so special for me, Storm, and for all of us, really. It's a great comment you've left there, because he knew when the time was right. As I've just mentioned with Arsene Wenger, he stayed at that football club for 5 years too long, like, which was mad. But yeah, Klopp knew when this time, and he just wanted a rest. I'm not surprised if he probably had numerous conversations about Trent and Van Dijk and Salah's contracts. Like, lads, are we actually gonna do something? Like, and he tried to get his mate in. It was a George Scamacca. Even he come in, and was that on like a 6-month deal or whatever happened there. I can't even remember anyway. Yeah. So even Klopp's mate couldn't even get these contracts signed. But yeah, great comment there, Storm. Best moments. Oh, sorry there. Hang on. Big up there, Phil. Good to see you in the comments, mate. Hope you had a good Christmas, la. I tell you what, chat, he does a smash in this poll in terms of comments. If you haven't already done so, chat, do get your likes in. Not your likes, get your likes in, but most importantly, your votes. I tell you what, the Noes are winning tonight. Will Trent stay at Liverpool and sign a new deal? The Noes are absolutely smashing it out of the park. 65% say no, he won't sign a new deal, and 35% of you said yes, and I voted yes. But yeah, that's because I'm deluded. Because I think he'll stay, and I'm hoping he'll stay, but I know probably we'll wake up in a couple of days where it just comes out, he's announced something like Klopp, where we're like, wow. But yeah. But yeah. I always love the thrashing we give United. Yeah, we always love you. And Sunday chat, it's starting to be. We've got to put in a performance, most importantly. But chat, if it gets to like 25 minutes in and we're 3-0 up, we want more. We want more. We will be there. We will be there. Doesn't matter wherever anyone is watching around the world, because we know that if you go to work or if you're going to wherever you're going, we've all got a couple of Man United mates, haven't we, that you might work with and all that. And it's good, because certainly when they were winning all the league titles as well, they give us stick. Respectful stick as well, like good banter. Good banter as well, back and forth. So it's their time now, really, to be what we used to be under Roy Hodgson as well. So, but I do think Amman will be the right manager. It's just a matter of, it's not just Amman, it's bigger than United. The quicker they find that out, the better for them. But I think it will still be sat here the next 10 years, and he still wouldn't have won the Premier League anyway. Sad day. Yeah, it was, Mark. It was a sad day. So, in terms of that, I think we've covered that one basis. So, I think everyone's got their on there. So, we've had that one. And then, obviously, the last two talking points that we will discuss tonight. What can Slot achieve in 2025? And then, obviously your biggest hope for 2025 as well. And then that will very much conclude tonight. Obviously, we'll be going for a couple more minutes as well. Good. What are we? No, we'll still go for probably 20 minutes anyway, because it was a big show. It's a reflection, really, of 2024 with Liverpool as well, how we analyse it. Favourite memory, I've read that one. Best moments beating Chelsea. Big up there, Philip. Hope you're well, mate. Yeah, that was it was up there for one of my top moments. Yeah, with the lads from the academy as well. Big moment, that, Philip. We weren't expected to win it, mate. That's what done my head in, Chas, and it done all our heads in. How did Erik ten Hag win trophies with that United team? Like, did they massively underrate him? Like, United were awful, but Ten Hag won trophies with this Man United side. How? And that's what done me. I didn't always get knocked out. Like, why did we throw everyone up at the corner? That's one of my most annoying things of 2024. As well as Klopp leaving. But that corner, man. Like, just... I suppose Klopp wants to get knocked out of it, and we just give United a trophy anyway. But they all count. I don't think any of us want to be seeing United even win any form of trophy. Doesn't matter if it's the Tottenham Cup in pre-season, because Spurs, as we know, they count pre-season trophies as trophies. They take it as it is anyway in that regard. But yeah, that was a big moment, that Philip. Certainly be on top of everyone's lists. But yeah, good to see it. Nice one, Mr. C. Appreciate it, mate. Yeah. Yeah, but King Kenny didn't have to listen to Damo. That was legendary, Damo. That is probably one of my favourite Liverpool moments. Kenny's not shy. He is not shy. He says it as how it is. It was always the case as a player and even as a manager as well. Says it as it is, really. I remember when I was quite young anyway, and that happened. I was like, love it, Kenny. And especially that point in time as well. He galvanised the club as well, obviously, with the change of ownership at the time. Um, I do wish it was handled a bit better in regards to when Kenny left. Um, Obviously, I think he travelled all the way to America, was it? Or it might be wrong, but yeah, which was disappointed. But what a legend Kenny is. What a fella. Um, and certainly what a striker as well. Um, King Kenny. So yeah, that was up there, Damo. That was a couple of years back anyway. Philip, what I want for the rest of the year is for us to register all three of Mo, Van Dijk, and Salah for Trent. But yeah, it's one of them. So what do we want to? If we're being honest, if we're being greedy, we want Liverpool to win every trophy. I know it was only gags on Anfield Index chat. Even if you're not already watching the watch-alongs on Anfield Index, please do head over chat, because I know a lot of you already have. But obviously, there's 17 people on in here already tonight. So if you're a regular on the channel, if you haven't already made that jump over to Anfield Index, not just my shows, but plenty of other great content throughout the week and throughout the year as well. Please do check it out as well. I'm loving every second, and hopefully the lucky charm. And I tell you, hopefully we go unbeaten this season. That's being a bit unrealistic from my point of view, but I tell you, even if we have a 95% win ratio for me doing the watch logs, but definitely check it out, Reds. The links are all in the description. Mark, can you obviously drop the Anfield Index link in the comment section, please, mate? Much appreciated. But yeah, if we're being honest, what can Slot achieve in 2025? He can achieve so much. Like what he's already done in a matter of months is quite staggering. We've already alluded to it tonight in that regard of very much of what Klopp left Arne Slot already. Sorry there, chat. We talked about so many stuff tonight. But which is good. Plenty to talk about anyway. But Arne Slot, he can win the Premier League. He can win the Champions League. Will it happen? Hopefully. So for me, my biggest hope for 2025 is, I know chat already said the contracts, but as I said, players will come and go in the next 100, 200 years for Liverpool. But the main thing is we always still provide to be a platform for players as well. Like the allure, the attraction, really. Because there will be players that come. Like, look at how dedicated Joe Gomez has been to Liverpool. He's our longest serving player at this moment in time. There was many of an opportunities for Joe Gomez to leave over the last couple of seasons. But what did he do? He decided to battle through it. He got new deals over the last couple of years as well. Got new contracts. He battled through it. When Liverpool signed Virgil van Dijk, still stayed at the football club. He wanted to battle. Of course, Joey's had his injuries, and which is disappointing as well. But it's the main thing for that as well. Russell, how are we, lads? If Slot wins the Prem and the Champions League, good to see you in the comments, mate. Long time no see. Russell, I haven't seen you in the comments for a while, mate. Hope you had a lovely Christmas, mate, and obviously a new year. Good to see you in the comments, mate. But yeah, that's what we're talking about. Yeah, so mainly if we can do that, that's my aspirations, and mainly for you as well, chatlist. So if you're just tuning in, let us know your what can Slot achieve in 2025, and what are your hopes for 2025 for Liverpool? What do you want to see really over the next 12 months really for Liverpool? Get all big ears over the line as well. Russell, hopefully you're okay, mate. We're all here, mate, and look after yourself most importantly, mate. But yeah, thank you for tuning in, mate. And Russell, yeah, happy New Year to you, lad, as well. But yeah, winning the Champions League, winning the Premier League, even if it was one of them, I think it'd still be a very successful season. I think, but I think the big one is the Premier League. You can put the FA Cup and the League Cup aside, but if we can win the Premier League, go level with Manchester United, especially with how poor they have been over the last 10-year period, or however it's been since Fergie left. Because I think, if Trent doesn't want to sign, as we spoke already at the top of the show, really, in that regard, then very much there's many of a player out there in European football that just that them as players and them as with their own agents have probably been like, wow, it's the dream of many players, like it is with when Real Madrid want you. We've spoke with trends, but with Liverpool, like with McAllister, if you haven't checked out the great interview that Gary Lineker done with McAllister, it's on BBC, on the BBC YouTube channel. It's Maka done an interview, and he just explained when he found out his agents, he got the phone call, prior to obviously him obviously agreeing that contract with Liverpool, and he just said how special it was, and that's what it's all about, Liverpool. Because at the end of the day, if players want to leave, players want to go like join Liverpool, there'll always be that rotation. And the main thing is Liverpool now. We've tried for so long. Oh, bloody here. We tried for so long to get to where we are at this moment in time. Even in the Rafa days, we were a million miles away from where we are currently. We've got world class players. We've got captains in every position of the football pitch as well. But fingers crossed, it's going to be one of them. But quickly on that, Joe Gomez, as I was speaking, was on Gomez as well. He could have left, but the main thing with Gomez, he's battled it. He's battled every single season. And the thing is, if Gomez stays fit and when he's in form, I tell you, he could be Canate's centre-back partner post Virgil van Dijk leaving. How old's Gomez, chat? Like, the main thing with all of us when we analyse Gomez is if he stays fit, it's frustrating that he gets injuries, of course, and obviously over last, it was this week he got an injury, a hamstring injury. And hopefully he can come back even stronger. But I think the main thing is with the new data lads, with all the new people coming into Liverpool, alongside Arne Slot, hopefully we've done our business and we've done our due diligence really in regards to the medical department. Because touch wood, we've had injuries this season, but even the way we're playing, I think will massively help in regards to having a lot less injuries than we did with having Jurgen Klopp as well. Because obviously those players, we retired, basically, we retired Fabinho 2 years earlier than what was expected. Because Fabinho was doing a job of about 2-3 midfielders for the best part of like 5 years. And there was a reason why his form just absolutely plummeted off the face of the earth. And that's the main thing that we don't want to be happening with McAllister and Gravenberch. Don't be doing that. Like, we can't be allowing that really, which would be, fingers crossed we don't. Let's keep going so you cross the finish line. 100% there, Mr. C. It's good to see your lads get a couple of results. So, was it? Yeah, it was. I'm trying to think. No, the results weren't good. Were they good for you, Mr. C, this week? I can't remember. That being that many bloody football games from your team. But yeah, achievements. Otherwise, this is no point. We need to have the squad to do that as well. 100% there, Mark. Just take the 20 to 25. Big up there, Secret. Just take the 20 to 24 million from Madrid now and use it to get another right back. Thing is, it depends what Liverpool value Trents. The thing is, as I said, if we isolate Trents, which I don't think we will. I mean, that'd be mad considering if you've got a right back of that quality, play him if he's fit. But it's how he handles. If it comes out the next month that come at the end of the season, he's going to Real Madrid, it's how well he handles because I think he will get booed. I think he honestly will get booed if he was playing for Liverpool and it come at the end of the season that he was going to Real Madrid. Oh, Gomez is only 27. So yeah. But yeah. Oh yeah, I knew you had a good result this week, mate. Obviously a big result for yous and a big result for us, mate. So nice one for that. A big 2-0. That you are only a point above a point away from obviously the relegation zone as well. So as I said, if you can string possibly a 2 back-to-back wins, bit similar with you and Wolves, could you imagine if Ipswich and Wolves get out of this relegation battle? That then would drag in the likes of Manchester United and the likes of Everton. That would be madness. But Main thing is keep our heads a lap fully fit. Chat, 19 of yous in. If you haven't already done so, do drop a like on the video as well. You're absolute legends. There's going to be plenty of live streams anyway. Obviously, with the Premier League, I've scheduled a couple of streams anyway for the next couple of days. Plenty of football to go. Obviously, the watch-alongs will be on Anfield Index for the Liverpool games, of course, as you know, which will be good. So if you can check out, obviously, Mark did drop Anfield Index's YouTube channel in there, so please do head over, subscribe to the lads and ladies over there. As well, United are 7 points off with hard fixtures. Russell, could you imagine, mate? Could you imagine? We remember the days of Roy Hodgson, and that's where everyone's blood got boiled. Was it Roy? A classic quote of him saying, Liverpool aren't too big to go down. Then that's when everyone lost their absolute utter marbles, mate. But yeah, could you imagine the absolute scenes of United get relegated? You never say never, really. Could you? So we've covered that one, chat, and I think we've covered that one tonight as well. There we go. You have absolutely smashed it tonight, chat. Really do appreciate it, everyone. But Reds, as I said, our next live will be tomorrow. In terms of the football, let's quickly get up the schedule. In terms of the footy that we've scheduled, so obviously we've got the Arsenal game against Newcastle. We're going to be doing that. Wolves versus Forest. That'll be on the 6th. Obviously the Liverpool Man United post match that'll be live at 8 p.m. On Sunday. As well, we're doing the Brighton Arsenal game, the Tottenham Newcastle game in the EFL Cup over semi-final, and obviously Brentford versus Arsenal. Obviously, we've got a double header on Saturday, so keep an eye on that as well, Reds. So yeah, plenty of football to come in thick and fast anyway. But a massive thank you. There's 19 people of yous in already, and I really do appreciate yous all taking the time out tonight on a New Year's Eve. As I said, chat, absolute legends. Really do appreciate it. Nice one, Philip. Nice one, chat there. Really do appreciate it. Subbed to Anfield Index. Yeah. So, Philip, if you're wondering where the watch-alongs have been, we are doing them on Anfield Index as well. I've joined as part of, obviously, the watch-along team on there as well, which I'm made up with. And hopefully it might be a bit more content coming out there in like transfer shows as well. Just we need to just sort that as well. But chat, it's been an absolute pleasure. If you are out tonight, look after yourselves, behave, or if you're going out, spending time with the family, most importantly, or your mates. Hopefully 2025 is a very successful year for Liverpool and for everyone, really. But the most important thing is health for everyone, to everyone. Look after yourselves, and as I said, a massive thank you to all of you that have contributed to 2024 on the channel as well. You're absolute legends. Love yous all. And look after yourselves. And as I said, we will be live tomorrow. Just need to get that scheduled and probably be another show on Trent, because that's the algorithm at the minute, which is understandable because we're all human. Get those contracts signed. But hopefully, it's being pessimistic. Hopefully we wake up tomorrow and all 3 lads have signed. Happy New Year, happy new contract day or whatever. Fingers crossed. But yeah, chat, have a lovely rest of your night as well. And as I said, good to see a couple of new faces and obviously the remaining faces. Oh, quickly end the poll. So, the poll, you have all spoken. All 43 people of yous. Really do appreciate everyone that's took taking the time to do the poll anyway. So, as you can see there in the YouTube comment section, for anyone that can't see that, the poll was as follows. The question: will Trent stay at Liverpool and sign a new deal? A staggering 62% of yous have said no, and 37% of yous have said yes. So, yeah, dotting the I's and crossing the T's. So there we go. So yous have spoken, chat. Be disappointing if Trent does go, but Liverpool Football Club will continue to run and will continue to win trophies as well. But we'd all like Trent to be at Liverpool winning trophies. But if it isn't to be, it isn't to be. Give Conor Bradley or get a new right back in. Give Conor a new contract and give him the platform to be one of the world's best right backs, because certainly he's got that quality as well. But chat, have a lovely rest of your evening. Enjoy whatever you're up to tomorrow. If you're going to work or whatnot, hopefully 2025 is a very successful year for everyone. And most importantly, health is wealth for everyone as well. But Reds, see you tomorrow for another episode. Really do appreciate you dropping in. If you haven't already done so, do drop a like on the video on your way out. We've got 32 likes. Can we get that quickly up to 40 likes before we do shoot off here? If not, but chat, if you've missed all the transfer news and all that, just rewind to the video. We did speak about it at the top of the show anyway. But Tom, there's another Tom. Tom Conley, evening Jack and chat. Happy New Year to you, mate, as well. Happy absolute legends. But chat, if you haven't already done so, do drop a like on the video, and I'll be back tomorrow for another episode. Look after yourselves. Ta-ra, Reds.